and I keep coming back to the conclusion that I just want to play more video games, which entails playing more Order of the Sinking Star. There's really, no two ways around it. I'm not gonna not play the Order of the Sinking Star right now. Oh. What? For some reason, my keyboard is not working. I do not understand this. Okay. That's my mouse. That's the keyboard. I guess it, yeah. Little unplug, replug. Works wonders. Let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, I don't know. Like, was one of these not here? Well, it hardly matters at this point. Maybe
Hail
the
there.
thing that opened
You
the
look
door.
to be from the west.
Indeed I am, friend.
I was headed to the west country, but my plans were interrupted.
Ah, pleasure or business?
No pleasure involved. Just looking for someone.
All right. Oh, I see. Well, this fella is the real King Midas, I suppose.
So, I think I know who you're looking for.
Oh, yes?
We're after him too.
How would we know? He hasn't really given any clues about whom he's looking for.
Come, I've some friends you should meet.
And ever since then, unethical use of transmutation has been explicitly prohibited.
I see.
Or unauthorized use generally. No publicly visible use except in life or death situations.
I see.
There's a scroll called The Constraints on the sacred art of transmutation. The Constraints for short,
This guy
that
talks
we
with
all must memorize
parentheticals.
and swear by, and which lays out the restrictions in detail. For example, we shall not transmute a flowering bush or tree in the springtime, unless the flowers are blue or violet, or the plant also bears fruits smaller than a half thimble in size.
Yeah, plants are so fascinating.
Yeah. Some classic Sokoban madness here. Where you gotta You gotta not push him into the wrong places, or you will surely die. Or you will surely die. Let's go.
None but we are meant to know.
Alright.
I'll speak without reserve. If can you keep a secret?
Better than my friends can.
The lore among our people is that transmutation is an inborn endowment, held by only a lucky few, and that can only be elicited by a decade of training.
I see.
Thus we protect the secret. If there is no trick, nobody can steal the trick and abuse it.
But he did.
He did.
Well, there you go. I want to validate my hypothesis here. What happens? Will this turn him into a rock? Or... Yeah... Okay. But this... Yeah... That won't work. For the obvious reasons. No. I see. Yes, I was on the right track, but... I see. I was testing to see if it would turn back automatically. And it will not. Which is good. Right. So, again, another guy who can't push anything. Because he can't touch anything. Oh, you've been turned into a crystal. How embarrassing for you. Been turned into a crystal. How embarrassing. Interesting. I didn't think, that guy's dialogue was, AI. I mean, the wizard, of course. I thought this, touchy fella might be I suppose he's the druid I've heard so much about. That's gotta be the way. For something to happen, I'm sure. I get by with a little help from my friends. I do wonder if that's strictly necessary. I imagine so. We're close. We're very close. I might have to... Because we need, we need the wizard to be standing on the middle one, and then go left. This doesn't matter. That does not matter. Guild. All right. I'm not sure I get the big idea here, but there is at least an obvious way to proceed. I suppose this is sort of a big idea, the way that you can go from side to side here. This is somehow important, I suppose. That can't be right. I suppose that could somehow be relevant. Perhaps. Oh, I think I understand now. probably a more methodical way to do this, but this works about as well for my purposes. Or will this not work because of lag? Try to go back up. I'll keep running into you know, there's that blank space. Which means I'll keep leaping backwards. Maybe I do need this guy in here for whatever reason. Maybe so he can do this. That would sort of make sense. Character, right. This was the wrong move. Alas, it is I, the wise old wizard. Now, it has to be possible to do it either way, because it's symmetrical. So I don't really know what I hope to gain. Maybe this guy is just in a bad position. I just need to fix that for him. Alright, let's go. I see. So much depends. That's something over there. Oh, I see. I need to complete this. I wonder... You are the bard. I wonder what you sound like. Oh, I see. Interesting. Yes, yes. Very good. Very good.
Goblins aren't known for travel. I wonder what brought them here. This used to be a nice place. A girl can hardly get around now.
Goblins? I don't understand. Ah, now I understand.
Good riddance. Ah, the strange crystals. Finally. Are they filled with life, as I've been told?
See, this has more of the audio quality I would expect of AI generated voice acting. Like, for whatever reason, it's generated at 64 kilobits per second. Or maybe even, you know, 32, 8 kilobits per second. Any number. So, because these things are alive, I guess they follow my... Yeah. I don't really know how to... Guess it's sort of a can't stop, won't stop situation here. I mean, clearly there's something I don't understand. But it seems like I have no choice. But to do this, and then... I literally have no idea. Like I'm out of actions. F? Maybe I can F? There was V. There's Q. I guess, can I... Yeah, alright. There we go. No extra actions needed. Jeez. I don't know. That might be a clue, or maybe not. It's really based around pushing, you could say. You push the block. That's pretty good. Someone should make a game about that, I think. Well, I just might need that later, so. We'll give it a shot. This seems forced. This seems like a forced action. Here I have these two different actions I could take. This one, I think, doesn't do anything. It can't do anything. This one... I see. You just can't go too close, is the solution. Well, this is fun. Easy, barely an inconvenience. Perfect. Very nice. What's up? Finally. I wonder if these are just some of their lines, or if the characters have been AI voiced all along. I really should not have tried to investigate these. Interesting. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Curious. I see. I think I understand now. Right. So the principle is sound. I don't know. Oh my god. Right. We all move in step. And it's...
A girl likes to be manhandled once in a while. Makes her feel alive.
Oh my god.
But don't get used to it.
Wow. A lot of things happen. The little, decoration stones here. I mean, if they wanted me... Huh? If they wanted me to read them, they would make them bigger. Oh, I think those are actually describe the rules that you play under. Someone puzzled this out a while ago, and it's like, oh. Oh. And it's like the diagrams like have, ooh, the swap stone, you know? It's like a thing that swaps.
Enter this game into thy book of wants, if you
So
please.
true.
If you haven't already.
I
But
have.
of course you have.
You read it. You read my mind. I mean, I suppose you could check that programmatically, but I imagine they just didn't. I see, so... Right. Yeah, you just skip this entire area, including that tantalizing label, to do this. Perfect. Wait, show me the two things go into a boat to become a moon. Yeah. The arrow is like you can push a rock plus as many as you want. The other arrow is you can pull one, and then there's the swappy guy. The swapper. And then there's I guess the one with the little halo is like the cleric. And then oh. You can't go back. For some reason they both have this. They both have all of them. Even though it's 2 and then 3, and they should technically be different. I think this is gonna have a shortcut back, so. Right. It's a classic Sokoban trick. This reminds me a lot of how it was in A Good Snowman is Hard to Build. And you just, you push it down, then it's revealed. Anyway, wait, hold on. Oh, it's the same thing. I guess they only have... Right, that's a mirror. That's simple. What are those red energy blocks? Promise. Man, I mean, I would guess that that must be like an illustration of like the pusher glove, you know? Do these actually turn those off? Maybe if you were to stand 3 people on them at a time, they would turn them off, right? Yeah, so those must be the other rules, but they're too small for me to want to decipher them. Maybe there's some way you can see them in a bigger way. And this is crazy, because I have a 4K monitor, so like, that's the most... I'm physically leaning into the screen to see it at the biggest... Theoretically, this is like the biggest resolution possible, you know? Anyway, or not, you know, not physically possible, but just available. There's like a woman, and there's a statue of a guy. Again, statues of random people. A staple of the witness. Just statues. Who are these people? Who knows? I guess there's nothing there. That's interesting. Right. Very good. Oh, interesting. Didn't expect it to join up even more things, frankly. So now... I'm the thief. Right. Right, yeah. And this... Oh. I see. Overworld X still triggers the mirror. And that's why that works. It's like a little,
Seems like a place they want me to notice.
little valvey door, you know? It's like when the nuclear submarine has 2 different keys on 2 different sides of the room. You know how it is.
Quickly, I'm standing on a platform sized for 5 abreast. It's gilded and engraved at such a level of detail as to feel just wholly extravagant. Most of the detail resides underfoot. Why make nice carvings that will abrade with each step?
A braid?
But it has me thinking. Many things here are not what they seem.
Whoa.
For one who can build an overworld such as this, who can reproduce these buildings, objects, natural environments at such scale and breadth,
Overworld.
surely for him, conjuring a little gold isn't a problem. Who would consider gold to be precious when it is as easy to acquire as dirt? Yet I'm impressed, and maybe that's it. To show ignorant visitors that these golden areas are special. I've caught glimpses of several such platforms. Perhaps there's a pattern to their distribution, but this is the first I have managed to reach, and I've yet to touch its central glyph. So, I've no idea why it's important, but it's time to find out.
Curious. I mean, it seems to make some sort of big rectangular path. Probably. Yeah. AI could never summon you know.
Hello in there! Hello! Have you any idea where we are? I was about to ask you the same thing! It's unusual, but I seem to have an unsolvable problem. I'm stuck. I was about to say the same thing!
AI could never master the intonation of a random British man, leaving voice notes to his assistant, Quigley, whom many have been calling the Diane of Order of the Sinking Star. Things are going kind of crazy here. We can X for sure. We can also see. Huh. I don't, I mean, that's probably bad. Oh. Well, it's mandatory. So it doesn't matter if it's bad. So that isn't gonna reach. Nothing is gonna reach. I don't know how. Oh, okay. No, I'm not supposed to move that. I'm supposed to set it up there so that I can do this. And it's weird. It sort of looks like the perspective is wrong. Or switches or something, but it is not. Interesting, concept here. Why? I don't understand. Oh, that guy wasn't active. Those... I admire how it's been done, but it isn't different enough. Maybe that's just because I'm playing on HDR. Oh, wow. The mirror is not swappable. You've heard of things being hot swappable. Well, now get ready for not swappable, which is when they don't do that, I guess. Listen, it's a work in progress. Also, I'm not really gonna work on it anymore, so it's a work of no progress. This is perfect. This is perfect. But now, how do I... Wait, can you hit caps lock in this game to... I was hoping that would toggle sprint. Now, how do I help this fella? Jeez. I've got like nothing. This is best I can do. It's nothing, you know? My God. Oh, okay. Actually, never mind. Yeah. Somehow this will help. If only I had that mirror back. That'd be pretty cool. How the heck are you supposed to do this one? Like, you can't... You can't get there until you trigger the mirror. You can't pull the mirror. There's only one spot mirror could be on. I don't... I don't understand. I feel like everything has been forced up till now, which makes it very difficult to see what I'm what to do. I'm admiring the art asset in the water. Unless... No. This won't possibly work. But I'll give it a shot anyway. Well, whatever. As I said... Right. Like I have to put it down there. Will this do anything? No. This can't do that either. Man, what the heck? I mean, I'll try it again. Just I'm a good sport, but. You know what? I see the problem. We don't need no stinking mirror. When we have the power of magic on our side. Am I right, fellas? You feel me? What What? Oh my god. But you can't... what? No. No. Couldn't the other guy push the mirror from all angles? So this is, I don't know, this seems pretty bad. And I can only move the mirror, like, in the wrong direction. This guy. Yeah, you can push the... It's just a weird rule about mirrors, I guess. This guy has no particular powers. I don't think there's a single thing you can do with that rock. Ah, yes. Thank you, Raphael Luba. Sad mirror guy. I don't think there's a single thing you can do with that rock, except when you're the wizard, you have to jump to there at the end to win the game. How do I like it so far? It's good. It's a good game. That's the short answer. Hmm. I mean, I need to end up with the wizard on the right side. So I was thinking, what if I kill the monsters on the right side, but the monsters would end up on the left side if I swapped over. Anyway, using the wizard powers, the mirror. Let's walk into that trap again. I guess it's sort of like a joke, because it's a game design joke, because you don't run into the mirror this way. But then once you finally get back over there, you do run into the mirror that way. And the wizard's powers actually work. against your intentions. Well, this is more state space, but like I don't see that doing anything useful. You know, I am getting big Mega Cure vibes from this. Is there any way to avoid doing this part? I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's probably gonna be a good solution. Given how much it seems like there isn't a solution. Which sort of implies that it's gonna be amazing once I find it out. So far, the puzzles have never used the quality that some of the goblins walk forward when they attack you some of the time. I could easily move that to that corner, and then, you know, that doesn't help me at all. I did think that it was sort of a surprisingly big bait. I feel like this works out so well that it's either trying to mislead, as you do, or that just is the solution. You know what? I think it's actually very easy. I just didn't see it because I wasn't thinking clearly. Easy. Not even hard. Just toggle the mirror once after the solution. Literally, what was I thinking? Answer. Listen, I'm very sleepy. You have to cut me some slack. Oh, interesting. What? Oh. Somehow you need to power up combined mirror and heroes until you fill up that bar, maybe? I don't know. It is pretty cute how there's like the small representation of the big map on the overworld. You know how it is? Is that... Will this lock me? Will this readjust what's on that platform I just came from? I guess I have fast travel, so it doesn't matter. This crossover moment maybe should have been a bigger reveal? I don't know. It's weird to me that it wasn't.
I can't believe this is what water is like when it all just stays together.
What? What else would water do? However, there is a famous line in the trailer, famous to us blowhards, as we call ourselves, where a character says, "That's water?" And we laugh because it's very easy to recognize water. But you know, it's like that for a reason. I see, so this is going to need to be compressed. The doctor telling my parents how to raise me to a life of striking artistic genius. Right. This didn't seem very... I mean, I guess there just hasn't been any water in the other maps. I don't know. I would have thought
So much water everywhere. I wonder what would happen if I fall in there.
I figured they had an ocean and lakes and stuff. I don't know. How do they drink cups of water, you know? You would die, but you aren't allowed to try it. You aren't allowed to find out. Classic Sokoban puzzle right here. Edge pieces are bad. They're like brownies, unless you like the edge pieces on brownies. You freak. You sicko. That was bait. Honestly, that wasn't really bait so much as it had to be in that other place or it wouldn't have been a puzzle, you know? Okay. Alright. Moment of truth. It doesn't even adjust. It's not filling up. It doesn't even adjust the other one, which is odd. I guess I don't really, I mean, I can walk up here. Okay, these paths are just for me to walk. Maybe have a little bit of artistic, interest more than just smaller rooms. Perhaps. Heroes and water. That makes sense. Is this... I'm tempted to push it off the edge, but if it falls over, I don't want to lose it. Oh, you have to push it over the edge to get here. Right. Good, good. The word space overflows the ostensible keypad area of the key in that graphic sloppy work.
Enter this game into thy book of wants, if you please. If you haven't already. But of course you have.
True. Interesting, interesting. Okay. There really are quite a few more puzzles. Very good. I don't know if I even want to explore more. It's sort of best to simply work in an order that doesn't leave too many untaken paths. to keep track of. Interesting. So what's the idea here? Right, okay. Yeah. Now I understand. Whee! First you must push, and then you must pull, and then you must push again. Such is the ancient
So I'm telling you, we'll bring some gourds on a big cart, we'll fill them up with water, bring it all back home, and we'll be rich.
Will the water behave the same way back home, or will it poof apart? I don't think I want to be around a carload of water if it explodes in a mist.
I guess they don't have liquid water. I guess they only have steam. That's crazy. Cold steam. Anyway, yes, some classic annoying Sokoban action. Along the same lines as that overworld puzzle I just played. But how do we make it go down? This is not good. Yeah, that isn't even close to working. However, that's closer to working. But it still is not right. But it's at least illustrative of what we could do. I don't think there's any way to do that better. But I might figure one out. I just, you know, how would you get this one if you didn't place that one? That's the pickle. There must be a way. Possibly involving a character standing here, and then like pull, and then maybe if we put a platform there, then it escapes me again. Any possibility of only through teamwork can we make the dream work. I'm sure. Like if it seems to want two pusher guys, you know. I guess what we want to do one guy. I should switch to the gamepad. Nope, hold on. That is wrong too. Now we're much closer. But what do we want to do? We kind of want the pusher to already be over there. We need both of these to get to the two different sides. Push, 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 push. No. Pull, pull, pull. Surely this wouldn't work, would it? Maybe somehow this is important. Yeah. Alright. That's neat. Oh, wait. This does not solve the problem. Maybe this is wrong somehow. Maybe there's some other way to do it. Hold on. Actually. Yeah. No, wait, again, this is still... Wait, oh. Well, this won't solve all the problems, but if we do the reverse of this... then it will solve one of the problems. I'm not really sure how to execute that, but... So you can rotate them. Yeah, we really are a moving company now. It's beautiful in a way. I don't know. I guess we want the pusher down there. And the puller can pull by him. The puller still cannot pull around corners. They're often saying this. So maybe this is somehow going to be useful. Let's preserve the option value for a second here. Right. Perfect. Love it. Love to see it. Incredible.
Why exactly would people even buy this water?
Because it's neat and interesting and different.
So true. So true. I suppose there's nothing to stop me from doing this. Red light, green light, first light I see tonight. I didn't need to do that. When you get right down to it. Let's go
Wonder
for
how
it.
the goblins feel about all this weird water.
Maybe the twist would be introduced more in the natural progression of things. Well, it is confirmed that the goblins die in water. Very good. And I suppose oh. I'm not sure I understand. Like, obviously I can take this rock. This does not really help me. You know? Like, I can't push him up. I can get here. There's no way. For me to get him on top of me as I do that. I suppose this one has to go this way. That's that. Alright.
That answers that question.
So true. So true.
Well, this will
Also
be a
my
story to tell my grandkids. If I make it out.
Very good. Fell. I see. I see. So I can't, Yeah. Yeah, I understand now. This guy will have to return back to the front, but then again, they all will. No, that's not quite right either. Because Sokoban rules apply, you know? This guy needs to end up here. Which means the other guy needs to end up here. This guy needs to end up here. Well, you know, there's more flexibility than I've been portraying it as, because you do get to move them around as you please. No, not quite it either. I don't think that's good either. This is pretty bad as well. I think that's unsolvable now. Right. So what could we do instead? It's easy wins. On the board. The whole, This can work. mean, I can never push these guys the way that they fire is the main... Like, from the direction that they would fire into is the main problem. And I suppose... You know, where the puzzle comes from, so to speak. So... Again, easy win on the board. We'll never regret this. Those are just there to tutorialize you. Now hold on. This is not quite a free action anymore. I mean, maybe the solution is actually very simple. Oh. Okay. I don't have to end with them killing each other at all, actually. The water will kill them. I hadn't thought about that. In that case... Well, these guys still can't cross each other. I'm going to have to sacrifice one of them. I also can't push this guy back, unfortunately. So, like... I guess he's the one I have to sacrifice, even though that's really weird. Because I need to get this one, which is on the edge. But like... I don't know. That seems like a very solid move. Doubt I will ever need you again. You're fine, you're not gonna get into trouble over there. Yeah, so like this is what I don't get. This is the confusing part. Because I can't like push that guy back, obviously. But it's like that from the beginning. The only thing I can think is like at some point I'll be able to put like the dragon going down also facing this direction, you know? But it can't be. It can't be that because that dragon needs to get this, which would place it on the left edge. Which would mean it would be unable to shield the right thing. So it must be this dragon that will shield this dragon as this dragon moves rightward, I guess. But I can never... that's not actually that big of a problem. I think of it. No, wait. I specifically don't want to do that. Right. I think I need, you know, one more unit of breathing room here. So we actually do want to push this guy. And also separate, not have pushed that guy away. Once I figured out what I was doing. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. No, I need it to be even further. Okay. Okay, I guess that's the minimal amount I could push it. Just like chess. Exactly like chess. Boom. Very nice. Oh yeah. Dump the papa. How am I gonna deal with this? I mean, like, presumably I want to get there, right? I suppose I just have to go to the other platform. Speed it up a little. 2 for 1. Maybe I shouldn't have put this on the center one. I don't know. I don't know how we're possibly gonna kill that guy. Actually, I do. I don't know if I can do it yet, but... No, this requires 3. Alright. I just didn't want to have to figure this one out, but now, yeah, I have to. How to get over there? It's like getting onto the platform, that's a problem. And once I'm over onto the platform, you know, I could drag it onto the platform. I guess that is what I should do. It does make a difference because I needed to be where I had it last time. That's how it works, so, you know. There you go. No. I needed to be at the bottom, actually. This time for real, though. Oh, whatever. Perfect. I'm the puzzle king. They are good puzzles. They're perfectly balanced.
This is fairly funny. Don't tell anyone I did this, okay? They wouldn't believe me if I told. Sure they would, given all the other craziness.
These are edge spots, so I have no idea. I suppose. All right. That is a solution. Yeah. True. It was baked.
Can you tell me what happens later? What do you want to know?
Time travel. Yes. I think there's certainly still something about this puzzle I don't understand. Maybe I just hadn't thought about it logically, you know? As logically... if we swap it that way, it's absolutely fine. I don't know. Felt like I just sort of permuted a little bit until it worked. I sure am glad for this run. No problem. Barely an inconvenience. Funny to think I don't think I included that in my original calculations, so... Right? This is fine. The sticky thief.
Izzy said there's a chance the exit was in this direction. I'll keep going. But perhaps he's having better luck.
Ah, yes, I keep forgetting that the... Izzy is the wizard Isidore. I suppose... I was thinking I'm not sure what the puzzle here is. But the puzzle is that if you put this rock in the wrong place, it will be shattered by that thing. Oh. Well, that's funny. That's an extra aspect to the puzzle I hadn't thought about. Right. I don't know. I guess you have to put one in. Is what it's saying. Push. Run around. Push. Push. Push, push. Okay, you can see the purple. was skippable. Just a little bit of fancy footwork.
Hey, dragon friends.
Dragon friends?
They remind me of home.
The ruined castle, Lichen Tunic. I wonder if Raphael Luba worked on the game? I'm pretty sure he worked on something related to Tekla, the company. Or Thekla, you might pronounce it. But was it just the compiler? Or is he here in an official capacity, gauging whether people are liking the game? I don't know. Maybe he's just seeing what's going on. Interesting. Okay. What? I don't even need to explain this one. The puzzles are strong in this level. That's fine. It's fun. It's cool. Maybe it's not fine and cool. My whole plan was like, then dragon remove rock. But I'm thinking like, how does that make any sense? Okay. Right. Yeah, classic. Perfect. Oh. That's filling up that bar finally. Finally filling up that bar. I wonder. Interesting concept. I mean, you know, not my favorite character, but alright. Oh, it keeps moving. Even under the water, carry the water. Remove water. Right, so this is gonna be... Yeah. This feels good. No tricks, no traps. I don't understand how it works once, but then it doesn't work again. I sort of have to conclude that's a bug. Or... Wait, it can do that, but only for corners? That's a very funny constraint to have. Oh, I'm looking through a big window. Perfect. Love it. Ship it. Imperfect. But whatever. Would be cool if I were on that. Maybe... if we make it go even higher, yes. To the peak. Yes. Right, this is how it's supposed to be. No. It's supposed to be... This is how it's supposed to be. That was fairly... you know. There we go. Beautiful. Kind of nice. I am thinking about how I'm wasting my life doing this, relatively, which is always a bad sign, but, yeah, technically. I'm almost done with it anyway, so. Right, I figured that was gonna happen. mill, the wheel. Wait, how do I get on? If this ain't a metaphor for something, I don't know what is. I mean, I can do this, and I did it just to do it, but... Oh, I know. The delicate rule set comes once again. I really should, you know... Anytime I think like, oh, I'm spending my time inopportunely while playing a video game, that's a sign that, like, you know, I'm doing it wrong. Doing the wrong thing. Because you should be enjoying a little... Oh, that's an interesting consequence of the rules there. Moves and then stops affecting it. The point of video games is to, like, fill time you can't productively use with something that's still enjoyable, you know? Like, otherwise I would just be sitting in the dark right now, torn between sleep and not being able to sleep. But now I'm staring at a big light, playing the game. In this limited time, we have to play games. Yep, that makes sense. Let's see what's happening. Oh, interesting. Yeah, very, very interesting. These two should get together. They'd make it great. They'd make it great couple. That isn't what I wanted to happen. This is what I wanted to happen. Yeah, interesting. Some nice, yieldy musical note stuff here. So let's see. The fella can't push anything, right? So the lady certainly needs does it not even... Oh. So this is a soft lock. Or just failure, I guess. We'll just call it failure. So we have to keep it on the island, on this side at least. This feels really promising, but I don't know how it would help you. Not quite as good. There we go. The eagle is leaving the nest. There we go. Perfect. Easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh yeah. Two star, more like Order of the Rising Star. More like House of the Rising Sun. Don't mind if I do, I guess. Sure, yeah. It is cool how it makes a Taurus. This is cool. This is a cool map.
Perchance thou couldst wishlist the game. Perchance thou couldst.
Peradventure. Thou mayst. What is... Right. Yes. Okay. No. seems fine to me. No, alright, I need to be, yeah. Alright, fine, you win this time. Oh, right, I think I've actually locked myself in here because I can never get out of that hole. Right, so that's no good. There we go. Seen with the fused polygons, suddenly everything's so smooth. I don't understand. Actually, I do understand. I understand perfectly. I understand perfectly. I got there eventually. Yeah, I didn't, you know, when they were like, oh, there's a crazy mashup between various different games, I didn't realize part of the crazy mashup was going to be water existing in the world. You know, props to it. I gave my 8 out of 10 too much water comment already. But now I realize that the water really is a powerful element of the game. Well, obviously none of these, like, he doesn't get the first one. That would be crazy. There's nothing he can do that would be of any interest. Wait, how do I do anything? I guess I need to, like, go one down. Maybe 2 down even. So I can have a second. Well, I don't really see quite enough help. Maybe I can't get that out without the, pushy guy. I'm hearing some ambient noise of, I don't know, city noise. I must be using all the, you know, you must have to use all the platforms. But how? Does this somehow help? Seems like maybe not. I guess just sacrificing this is gonna be part of it, but why? I don't know. I guess if we just treat that as a sacrifice. Oh, actually. Oh, this is perfect, actually. Nope. I forgot what I was doing. I was too busy thinking about people who play D&D. Found at my local D&D rectory or whatever you might call it. So I could swap these guys. In fact, I probably have to. It's not really clear to me what the idea is here. But it somehow involves... You know what, let's make life just a tiny bit easier on ourselves. Arguably. It might be completely determined. And there's like no ease about it, you know? How do I do anything here, man? Like, I need to bring my push guy over here to do my pushing. Wait, no. Hold on. It's easier like that. Okay. Wait. Oh, okay, okay. There we go. That's clever. Yeah. This is probably that, right? Maybe I jumped the gun here. Perfect. Perfect. But now what? Now that we have it in perfect order. And, like, presumably... Did this get messed up at some point? Right, I think this is better. It's like this thing. Yeah. Yeah. Very elegant puzzle. All the steps pretty much determined, pretty much logical order, you know. Oh, okay. Right. Oh, so you want to die? Okay. Wait, no, this is still bad. Because if I do this... Right. So I don't know how... I mean, I guess what we gotta do is that. Another beautiful puzzle in the bag. Don't really know why that was the closer. Maybe their closer philosophy is make it easy one, the closer. If there was a hard reward. Swoosh, if you will. I think I'm done. No, there's still more, apparently. According word on the street. And if you can't trust the word on the street, whom can you trust? Two more puzzles. Hard to get into that one. Where, oh where would my puzzles be? I guess this isn't, it can't be a big rectangle because this path is not rectangular. Now, I think there's some sort of... Right, so that's me. I was hoping there would be one for, like, where them puzzles at, you know? I don't want to explore everything again. But at the same time, I want to get the last two puzzles. And I also don't really want to just arbitrarily stop right now. Y'all get any of them puzz? Y'all got any puzz? I think at some point, maybe. Maybe there are two left in the mirror aisles that I never got to. Maybe. It is funny, like, how big of a deal it makes about you dying. crossroads. I mean, is this something? In the witness, there is an indicator that tells you something about where. Things you haven't gotten might be. Oh yeah, it's those. Yeah. But like, what do we do about them? Can't go in here. This is somehow like this mirror, what I guess. I mean, is it pointing? Is it even pointing here? Or not? What's in it? Is it a mirror? Is it a mirror that would blast you off to over here? Why can't I trigger that mirror to... Oh, that rock is one of the... It's a non-opaque rock. Okay. Is it a strategically placed rock? You know, I bet this isn't that weird of a trick, actually. I bet it's sort of along the lines of, I mean, there is another rock there, so... You don't even need roll. I guess that's what they call the blues. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Perfect. I'm finishing this demo. Oh. Wow. Finally, I'm being tutorialized. Not that it matters. Does this guy have some other cool ability, or just no? This seems pretty likely to me. Yeah. I don't know, I guess the point of this is like a big do that one. So before you can do that one, you must need to blast a stone this way in order to reflect it down that way. Maybe? Yeah. Keep moving the stones up and down. I don't know. This might not work, and then I'll have to. Have to think about how to use this entire island. I don't think the other guy really has much purpose. He's just there to provide dialogue. Wait a minute. Right. I don't really understand how it's supposed to be, you know? Okay. Right. So I should be trying to do that from the very beginning. Right. That is interesting. Granted. Yeah. But if the stone goes there, then the next stone will go south, which is not good. So I guess I need to start with the stones going down and not left. This seems so silly, but I mean, I at least have to try it, you know? Yeah, I screwed this one up already. Well, let's try it at least from the screwed up position. Should have put it on this back row, it would have been fine. Not using the margin because I'm afraid of getting stuck on them. It's just not how this map is set up. I think I've seen John Blow stream this one. It seems very familiar. Just in some VOD. Can't do that. Heck yeah, baby. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. No. I'm thinking about it. I mean, this is just clearly not going to work, right? So, better to try again. Put it all the way up this time. When we go this way. Hit it at here. Previously. Gonna have to have it here. Stuff goes from there, down there, 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 there. Perhaps. I don't think this has really improved the situation. From what I can tell. No, it's made it demonstrably worse. Like I don't wanna be trying to beat this level anymore. Actually, you know what? That thing where I was like, oh, I need to go the other way, that was probably wrong, because the last thing I need to send is actually my body double, not a rock. So, guess that one's on me. Once again, The game gave me incredible amounts of slack that I just... like a petulant child. For granted. I also discussed this puzzle with somebody with a very interesting Unicode code point username written out, but and I wonder if that tilted me towards thinking I was gonna have to brute force it longer. Ergo, I did that, even though it wasn't the right solution. Wasting my valuable fizzy lifting drink. How does it feel to be essentially just a squishier rock? Bam. There's even margin to spare. Call me Bam Margera. The way there be margin to spare. Sparrow. Alright, well, I believe... ...103 solved, but I just solved 2. Is that like a checkpoint or something? Do I need to like... Okay, 105 solved. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is it, so... That was cool. Yeah, you see it says Demo 2 up there, because it's the second iteration. So yeah, I thought it was a good game, and it looks nice, and the puzzles are well designed. It's probably the greatest Sokoban game of all time, but I probably will not spend the time to play the whole thing when it comes out, because it's just a good game. It's not one of the greatest games I've ever played, like the other 2 games John Blow has made. And I never played Wolfram, so I don't know anything about that game that John Blow made. And I never played Happy Cake. Listen, in his mature oeuvre, he's made 2 games and they were bangers. And the 3rd game seems like it's just gonna be a good game. Nothing to be ashamed of. Hopefully a critical and commercial success. But did it tickle my mind bone enough? No. So I'll leave that to the rest of you to look into. Unless they really revise it, and then like, wow. If people are consistently telling me like, oh, it's way better, then maybe I will. But probably not though. Like, the point of the demo is that this is what the game is. and I can tell what the game is, and it's a good game. And I don't know, it is very akin to a Monsters Expedition in like its overworld stuff, but I watched Jonathan Blow play a lot of a Monsters Expedition, and from watching him play it, I thought, well, I would find some of this game fun, but then I would eventually get too frustrated. And that I don't think will happen in this Sokoban game. I mean, maybe these are just the tutorial levels, and so the puzzles would eventually become aggravating and annoying, but it didn't happen so far. So yeah, 7 out of 10. Too much water.